This has to be the prettiest lentil salad you've ever seen. There are a lot of lentil salad recipes that are on the brown side, but not this one. I take colorful vegetables, roast them, and then when they're sweet and caramelized, I toss them with the lentils and I add a sherry vinaigrette. It is so flavorful and it makes a lot, so you can keep it on hand for a week. You can use any vegetables for roasting for the lentils. The key is you want all of them to roast at the same time, and you want to use a lot of colors because you want this to be pretty. So I've got some squash, celery root, which never gets enough love, carrots, and 2 different kinds of beets, golden and red. And season them really well with salt, pepper, and then lots of olive oil. Olive oil is key here, not just for flavor, but for browning. Use your hands, because that's the most thorough way to go. And then make sure that you pat them down into one layer. Even just a couple of sprigs of fresh herbs add a ton of flavor. You want to cover this at the beginning because at first I'm going to start steaming the vegetables, then I'm going to take the foil off and I'm going to let them get some color. So I've got the vegetables done about halfway, and now I'm going to add the bacon. Instead of frying bacon and adding it later, I'm just going to let the bacon roast with the vegetables because you know what? You're eating lentils. Lentils are really good for you, so you need some bacon to balance it out. And now I'm not covering it because I want it to get brown at this point. And this is what it looks like when it's all done. Bacon is nice and brown, so are the vegetables. They're tender. Now I'm going to get my lentils. I just cooked these with some garlic and bay leaf, and I'm going to toss this with some vinaigrette. It's important that the lentils are warm when you add the vinaigrette because it absorbs it better. There's still some garlic in here, which I could take out, but I'm going to leave it because boiling it with the lentils makes it really sweet and tender. And then I just have radicchio here and add a little more of the vinaigrette, not quite all of it. Get your hands in there, because how do you know if it's dressed or not unless you feel it? And now I'm going to add the roasted veg. It will keep in your fridge for about a week. Just don't add the radicchio. Keep the radicchio for serving, and when you put it in the fridge, just use the lentils and the vegetables. Once I add the vegetables to the lentils, you just want to toss very gently because you don't want to break them up. Again, hands are best for this because that way you can be very gentle. A metal spoon is just going to bang it all up. Part of serving the salad is garnishing it. So I want to add a lot of green at the top. So I have some parsley and scallion. I'm going to use both the white and the green here. The green is a little bit more fresh, bright, kind of herby, and the white is a little bit sweeter. Radicchio goes on the bottom. Just a little bit more salt. I'm going to add it before I add the lentils. Otherwise, the radicchio will be bland and the lentils will be perfect. You can serve this salad warm, you could serve it at room temperature, but if you make it ahead and put it in the fridge, take it out of the fridge for a little bit because you don't want it to be cold. Now I'm going to add just a little bit of tangerine juice. The first time I made this salad, I happened to have a bowl of tangerines on the counter, so I just grabbed one, and it was a perfect thing. It had a little bit of acid, but it also had a little bit of sweetness, and it was also this bright flavor that you don't usually associate with lentils. Scallions. This is a giant lentil salad. This lentil salad screams party. This is a party lentil salad, and all of your guests will love it.